Welcome back to this week's episode of The Yo-Yo, the weekly show that takes a shallow dive into who's trending up and down in the wild world of sports. This week's show is presented by Wolf Solutions. I'm your host, Andrew Gormley, and let's get straight into the action. Our first Who's Up of the Week is Charlotte FC. The MLS expansion team had its inaugural home debut this past weekend and set an MLS record for attendance, bringing in 74,479 fans. That's the second most amount of fans to attend a soccer game in the world this year. Charlotte FC also set another milestone this past weekend by breaking an MLS record for most amount of merchandise sold in venue. Things are definitely trending up for the young, vibrant fan base in the Queen City. Apple takes our second Who's Up of the Week as they've recently agreed to a streaming rights deal with the MLB. This deal will see Apple take over Friday Night Baseball, which will be exclusively available on Apple Plus. The 7-year deal, worth about $85 million annually, will also grant Apple the rights to weekday highlights and live look-ins at other MLB games. This is the tech giant's first foray into sports, with many also expecting them to bid on the NFL Sunday ticket package as well. Our first Who's Down the Week is Atlanta Falcons wide receiver Calvin Ridley. Now, earlier this week, the NFL suspended Ridley for the entire 2022 season without pay as he was found guilty for betting on NFL games. The investigation revealed that Ridley placed 3 different NFL parlays down, all with the Falcons winning. Now, betting on NFL games as a player is a clear violation of league rules, but does betting on your own team to win warrant suspension longer than domestic violence? According to the NFL, it does. How many games would you suspend Ridley for? Let me know down in the comments. And we finish up with our last Who's Down the Week, Chelsea FC. Chelsea's owner, Roman Abramovich, is a Russian oligarch with alleged ties to Vladimir Putin. In response to the invasion of Ukraine, the UK government has frozen the Russian oligarch's assets, including his most prized possession, Chelsea. These sanctions have put Chelsea in a tough spot, as they are no longer allowed to sign new players, renew contracts of current players, sell matchday tickets, or sign any new sponsorship agreements. Last week, Abramovich put up the team for sale, but with his assets now frozen, he can no longer legally sell the team. This has put both Chelsea and Abramovich in a very difficult position and has social media questioning the relationship between politics and sport. And that's going to do it for this week's episode of The Yo-Yo. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Andrew Gormley, and I'll catch you next time.